Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enzo will I can on a head or two. A leader will I can on a head or two. Quantike. Gaga self wage about security. All Romandia the soldier or soldiers of Nigeria got work. Go and invite the soldiers of America. Because any soldier that will come out to support you, the wrath of God will fall upon him. Those evil men that will come out to fight for you for killings in Igbo land and they leave their own tribe to leave to go to their own tribe to come to Igbo tribe to fight against justice. That soldier will go down. That police will go down. That bouncer will go down. What is all this? What is all this? Everyone will have a whole zoom mother. Can you do it on a libo? Can they make an alibo? Kwanu Jikeo. Akunu Sunu governor, the way Henomeno. Moon Mandeli La who dance in the way Henomeno. We shall see. Otake is now one them of Yas and others to go through. Has in a way Henomeno because they have the power. Manamosuru, all of them go down. Emata was all of them. Igeduala. I got Baila. Any year, Ebatrano Bodogi, Igeduala. Report Aga, Igeduala. Yene Gabarunu this year. 2021 Agola. Kaiwari Otana. Check your Kola Mekotragi. And Hagalagi confess or you tell the come and confess. Only and only a prophet. Or a prophet I will give that woman online. Susariga Guarigawayo. You're not what you don't do only and only under the born on that new born now logo even more. Prophet of what Jesus can earlier. You may see me by age, but you're not what today. Go and write it somewhere.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back. And thank you, Chinye, for your super chat. We appreciate you. All right, so let us continue. Why I bring this message is that, you know, this is a very good message, at least. So, like you know, what we are doing here is to analyze the confession of Umahi. I've been able to prove to you that Umahi knows, the killers in the southeast, and like he said, that the politicians have imported the killers to advance their political interests or whatever in the southeast. So it has nothing to do with Biafra. So if anybody should stop anything because of the killing, what should stop is politics. Okay? Since it is Kenya Wankita Jaffa Kebuya, so we are telling Umahi and Co that this killing has nothing to do with Biafra. So what the killing have to do is with politics. So if they want to end the killing, they should stop politics in Biafra land. Okay? Because what they want to do is to give Biafra agitation Ajafa and Ubuea. So they say that the politicians, the criminals have hijacked Biafra struggle. No. The criminals have hijacked the politics. It is not the Biafra struggle. Criminals have hijacked the politics. It is now political killing. So in order for you now to stop the killing, stop the politics in Biafra land. Because I don't understand it. There is no connection between Biafra and this. Umahi said it. You said that some politicians have imported the killers to come and to use it to advance their political interest. So in order to stop this advancement of political interest, in order to stop the politics, and in order to stop the political advancement of political interest, in order to stop the killing, we have to make sure there is no election. We have to make sure there is no politics until referendum is conducted in Biafra land. My people, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that? We are not saying it. He said it. He said the killing is political killing. And at the same time, he claimed that it is the Biafra agitation have been hijacked by criminals. And we are telling Umahi today that nobody hijacked Biafra struggle. No criminal hijacked Biafra struggle can never be hijacked. Hijacking it to go where? You want to hijack it to do what? Biafra struggle can never be hijacked by anybody. Okay? But the only thing that is being hijacked here is the politics, is the election, is the political advancement of political interest. That is the only thing that is being hijacked here. It is not the struggle. The killings is to hijack the political interest, advancement of political, and to push for the advancement of political interest. It has nothing to do with Biafra. So if the governors and the leaders of the Southeast, organizers and all of them, if they want to stop the killing, they should now channel their energy and their strength in stopping the election that is bringing this level of destruction in Biafra land, in Anambra State. They should stop it. No election in Biafra land to stop the killing, because election has been hijacked by criminals. So we don't want to have election in Biafra land again. We don't want to see politics, political campaign, APC, PDP, everywhere. We don't want to see anybody anymore in Biafra land, because it is bringing destruction to our land. They are destroying and killing our people in the name of Nigeria politics. We don't want Nigeria politics anymore in Biafra land. They are using the politics of Nigeria to kill our people. That is the narrative. The narrative is that this has nothing to do with Biafra, hijacking Biafra struggle. The narrative is that the killing going on in Biafra land is being orchestrated by politicians who imported killers into Anambra State to kill, to advance their political interest. And we are the Biafra people. We are saying enough of the killing in Biafra land in the name of Nigeria politics. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because he said it. I didn't say it. He said it. He said they are aware that politicians imported killers into Anambra State to advance their political interests. So we don't want politics anymore. Nigeria politics. We don't want it anymore in Anambra State. We don't want it anymore in Biafra land, because it is bringing destruction. The politics of Nigeria is destroying our land. The politics of Nigeria has brought bloodshed into our land. And we cannot keep quiet, and we don't want their politics anymore. Let them go with their politics. So no election in Biafra land, because Nigeria election is bringing bloodshed. It has been hijacked. The election of Anambra, the election of whatever that is to come has been hijacked. Just like the Hope Uzodinma and co, his Fulani Caliphate, they hijacked the Imo State. So Anambra has been hijacked. So in order to solve this problem, there must not be any election, Nigeria conducted election in Anambra State, if we want this killing to stop, because it has been hijacked by criminals that were imported by the politicians. Omar, he said it. I didn't. My people, am I speaking your mind? Biafra people, those who are going to watch this thing tomorrow, next week, next month, am I speaking your mind? Am I speaking your mind that the election in Anambra State is bringing bloodshed? Election in Anambra State has been hijacked by criminals, bandits, imported bandits from outside Igbo land, according to Governor Umahi, with first-hand information. Umahi is the chairman of the Governors Forum in the Southeast. So he has access to privileged information. And he said there are a lot of things they are doing that he cannot say public. So they have a lot of information, and he has come to give us one of the information. And one of the information is that politicians have imported killers into our land in the name of Nigeria election. And you want us at this particular point in time, you want us at this age to sit back and watch politicians importing killers into our land to destroy our land. I said, no, we are going to rise up against them. That is why I played this thing I played. That is why I played that voice. We will rise up against politicians who are importing killers into our land. It doesn't matter who you are. We are going to do revolution. We will rise up against the politicians who imported killers into our land. And we will stop them. We will stop election. We will stop them. Because it is that election that is bringing this bloodshed. They have used that to kill Dr. Chike. They have killed Dr. Chike. And don't be surprised. Every other person that have been killed, they are all human beings. So tell Omahi, tell Ohanes Ndibo, tell all of them that we have had the information, the message is well received, that we are aware that politicians imported killers into Anambra State, according to the chairman of the governors forum of that zone, which have access to privileged information that you and I don't have. So this has nothing to do with IPOB, but Biafra people, we are going to stop them from using those killers to kill our people. Those killers, they are imported. Let us listen.
Have been misinformed. That now the situation is changing because they are beginning to say, look, if you are fighting for us, why are you killing us? Even if you are not the one killing us, by your words, by your broadcast, you've made ways for us to be killed.
You see, Umahi is now telling you that their plan is working. According to him, he said that because of the killing, that Biafrans are saying, now you are killing us, even if you are not the one. Umahi said, even if IPOB, even if you are not the one killing us, your broadcast, this broadcast that I'm doing now, that your broadcast, your word is making us to believe. Do you hear did you hear that? Did you now see that they are the one who imported, Umahi is part of them, who imported the killers? And they are killing according to our word. He said, even if we are not the one killing, that because of what we say in our broadcast. I want you people to listen to that. Let me play it again.
You must also know that most of these killer herdsmen came from outside, and we'll be shouting it at the national level, and we'll be shouting it at the state level. So there's nothing we are doing now that we didn't do. But remember that the governors, the attempts they made, to also checkmate some of these things, because of the psyche of our people being brainwashed, I can use that, believing that someone is fighting for them. We didn't really have the support of the masses because they have been indoctrinated, they have been misinformed. That now the situation is changing because they are beginning to say, look, if you are fighting for us, why are you killing us? Even if you are not the one killing us, by your words, by your broadcast, you've made ways for us to be killed. We no longer will tolerate that.
You see? You said that even if you are not the one killing us, but by your broadcast, by your word, you make way for us to be killed. My people, what evidence do you need? What evidence do you need for you to know that Umahi told you there are things they are doing in the secret that they cannot tell you here? Umahi is saying that now they have found out that their strategy of killing in Anambra State is working. And now Biafra people are rising up to say, okay, even if you are not the one killing us, but your word, your broadcast have made the way for them to import killers to come and kill you in the name of Biafra. My people, am I making sense? Am I making sense? This is it. And I hope that our brother that asked that question the other day is watching me, because that our brother was asking me, and that question was very important. A lot of people don't understand it. That our brother was asking me, why do I say the DSS are the one doing it? And they are using DSS to do this thing. They imported them. Now our brother was asking me, why do I think is the government, what do they stand to gain? What do they stand to achieve by organizing this killing in NNAMDI state in Biafra land? This is the answer, my brother. That question, Umahi have answered you. If that our brother is watching here today, and any other person who is always wondering, why would the government, why are we accusing the DSS of killing in Biafra land? Why did we accuse DSS of killing Dr. Chike? Why did we accuse Ibokwe of arranging burning his own house? After burning, he came openly to confess that he has sacrificed his house. This is the answer. Because it is a planned thing. They think that when they do it like that, people will not begin to turn against the struggle. And I want you to follow the One Nigeria comment. You know, when this sit-at-home issue started, a lot of people, some of them that come to say, don't abuse it, don't abuse it, don't abuse it at home, Biafra will turn against you very soon. They are the agent of Umahi and co. Because no Biafra, no original Biafra that will be against sit at home. Okay? Even when our leader suspended it, even the DOS, they didn't suspend it. They went ahead to have that sit at home. Until another order came. The Biafrans decided to sit at home by themselves. So there is no real Biafra that will come to tell you, if you sit at home, Biafra will turn against you. They are the agent of Umahi. I want you to go to the comment. Those times when this thing started. Sit at home, don't sit at home, sit at home 1 week, don't sit at home. You say you are busy, sit at home. They will be invading your comment section. You are busy, sit at home. Very soon, Biafra will turn against it. Very soon, it is Umahi that is sending them. Look at his voice, his word. Exactly the same pattern of reasoning with those people who tell you if you are abusing this sit at home, people will turn against you. Biafra, they are trying to manipulate the mind of Biafrans to turn against sit at home, because that is what their paymasters telling them to do. Umahi is confessing here. He said that now that Biafrans are beginning to turn against the IPOB, against agitation. Can you imagine? Who is turning against agitation? Can you imagine? That is what, and he thinks that this killing that I'm exposing now the way it is, telling you the truth and the fact, with something that he said by himself, he thinks that they have won. He thinks that killing Dr. Chike have now turned everything upside down. So Biafra, everybody have been killed. So let me tell you, if this, after this broadcast now, a lot of people are going to receive sense, and Biafra will come back intact, and then they will look for another very big prominent man to kill. Very big prominent man. They are going to kill them. And once, because Dr. Chike own now is like the whole thing is dusting down. It didn't work the way they want. Thank you very much, Abiyama UC, for your super chat. These soldiers deployed for 3 months are there to stop Biafra reaction when Onyendu will not be brought to court. It's grand plan. Think about it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Abiyama UC, you think very far. You think very far. Remember that, I want to tell people that, remember that this particular military exercise is only in the South and Middle Belt, where you have the Boko Haram killers. There is no military exercise. There is no military exercise in the Northeast. There is no military exercise in the Northwest. The only place you have this military exercise is the Middle Belt, South, Southeast, Southwest. My brother, what else do you need to know? Is Umahi aware of that? Is Umahi aware that this military exercise is taking place in 4 zones? They live where ISWAP, Al-Qaeda is wreaking havoc, controlling 500 community in Niger State. Are you aware that Boko Haram control 500 community in Niger State? Like 500, 1 into 500 is in under the Boko Haram control in the state, in Niger State alone. But there is no military, this thing there. There is no military exercise. No military exercise. But there are military exercise in Benue, in a Middle Belt, Yoruba land, Biafra land, and so on. And I don't know whether the governors are aware of that. Because I cannot understand whether they are aware of that and he is here talking. How can they marginalize you to the extent that military exercise is taking place in 4 regions, but the 2 regions where you have 10 terrorist group, 10, complete 10 terrorist group, there is no military exercise there. I don't understand what is going on. And people are not ashamed to come to talk. They invite killers. They invite killers to come and start killing our people.
You referenced the youth earlier, and even now that you have spoken, and it's a little bit fuddling, Your Excellency, that while these things are going, as you said earlier, all these killer herdsmen and all those things, they aren't as strong anymore as these other issues that are from within the Southeast itself. It only begs one question as to how significantly, how strongly, how persuasively the leadership, the elite, the political class in the Southeast are carrying the people along in order for them to have a unity of purpose.
I don't understand what you're exactly trying to.
Okay,
why will you understand? Why will you understand? Why will you understand the simple English? How are you carrying other people along in the East? Why would you understand that? He cannot understand it. He wants to think what to answer. Because this man told you here, just a few moments ago, that there are things they are doing that he cannot say in the public. So he wants to think about what he's going to say. So how can he not understand? He don't understand a simple English. He understands it very well. But he just wants to think about what to answer. Why are you not carrying people along? I don't understand the question. Okay, let us listen to how they will ask the question again and hear your answer.
The point I'm trying to make is, generally, much of the insecurity that is going on now, from what you have said, they're happening from within the Southeast by members of the Southeast. So I'm just wondering,
by members of the Southeast. Hey, my brother, do you know what this man wanted to say? He said, by members of the Southeast. He didn't complete the sentence. He said that because these are learned people, okay? They decoded Umahi very well. They decoded Umahi. So what this man wanted to ask, you said that this thing happening now is happening as the member of the Southeast, instead of him to complete from the Southeast Governors Forum. What is a member of the Southeast? Is anybody a member of the Southeast? Is there anything like a member of the Southeast? My people, do you have member of Southeast as a zone? Do you have any English like that? You can only be member of the Southeast Governors Forum. How can somebody say member, a whole journalist? He knows what he's talking about. a whole Englishman, journalist, Englishman, cannot make this kind of mistake. So he wanted to say this is happening, from member of the Southeast Governors Forum. Biafra, call it the name it is. These are the people who imported killers in order to kill Biafra agitators. But you know what? In order to kill Biafra agitation. But you know what? It has failed. We have busted you today. And you will continue to fail. The killers you imported into Biafra land, you did not import them to come and hijack Biafra agitation. You imported them to advance your political interest in Anambra election. I want you to let us listen to it because I don't want to quote somebody. I don't want to misquote somebody so that they will say, I put a word in his mouth. But from what he has listened to Umahi, he just listened to Umahi. From what Umahi said, he is thinking like me. That is how people who are reasonable think. So he's thinking like me. So he didn't complete that sentence. But as a coded man, I already know what he wanted to say. But let us listen to him.
I don't understand what you're exactly trying to.
Okay, the point I'm trying to make, Your Excellency, the point I'm trying to make is, generally, much of the insecurity that is going on now, from what you have said, they're happening from within the Southeast by, members of the East.
You see, they are happening within the Southeast and by the member of the Southeast. My people, we don't catch them. This man is very. You can never be yourself and listen to Umahi and you don't say this kind of thing. You cannot. You can never be a human being that have rational in your brain, thinking your faculty, your thinking is working, and you listen to Umahi and you blame this guy. You cannot blame him because Umahi have just done what Umahi did in this program is confession. Confession. That is why the journalist was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, but as a sharp guy, he paused on the way. Happening as a member, from the member of the Southeast. Member of the Southeast. Are you as a Biafran? Are you a member of Southeast? You are not a member of Southeast. It's only governors. Southeast member of Southeast Governors Forum. That is what he want to say, because the governors brought these killers into Biafra land to please Fulani. Did you hear that? Now we are going to listen to the question and allow him to address the question.
What you're exactly trying to.
Okay, the point I'm trying to make, Your Excellency, the point I'm trying to make is, generally, much of the insecurity that is going on now, from what you have said, they're happening from within the Southeast by, members of the Southeast.
Most of the insecurity that is happening in the Southeast now, they are happening, within by the member of the Southeast. Chai, alo melo. From what Umahi have said here, every reasonable person will understand where he's coming from. And that is why this journalist is now telling him, since from what you have said here, we are understanding that the insecurity in the Southeast is coming from the member of the Southeast. Okay? That is what it is. Since what you are explaining, Umahi said politicians imported them. Umahi told you that they are hijacking the Biafra struggle. Umahi told you that they want to, advance their political interest in the Southeast. Umahi is telling you all these things. And at the end of the day, these people come to a conclusion that Umahi, since you are now telling us that the insecurity in the Southeast is coming from the members of the Southeast Governors Forum, that is missing. The insecurity of the Southeast is coming from the members of the Southeast Governors Forum. Because as far as we know English language, in this context, nobody is a member of the Southeast. But as an intelligent man he is, he stopped. So this one, he is a very big journalist, so he cannot just come and make this kind of blunder here. a member of the Southeast. Who is a member of the Southeast? There is nothing like member of the Southeast. He want to say member of the Southeast Governors Forum. That is where the insecurity is coming from. Because it is very, very clear from everything I have said here. That is why we are doing this justice to it.
From what you have said, they are happening from within the Southeast by members of the Southeast. So I'm just wondering if there is anything the political class is doing, the elite in the Southeast is doing, to ensure a carry along, such that everyone can sheath their swords and work for the peace and progress of the Southeast.
So now, what they are asking him is that since this insecurity is coming from the member of the Governors Forum, from within the Governors Forum, the Southeast Governors Forum, is there anything that carries the elite, the political leaders of this Southeast, to understand that this is a mechanism, that this is an approach that the governor, some of the political leaders within the members of the Governor Forum have adopted by bringing in killers to kill, to give Biafra agitation a bad name? Is there because they are looking for everywhere, anywhere and anyhow to end and quench Biafra agitation. So is there any way that the political class in the Southeast will be carried along for them to understand that this killing is happening so that it will end Biafra agitation, because all of them are crying? That is, of course, they will not. In other words, is there are they carrying other people along? Is NNAMDI, is NNAMDI aware that this killing is happening just to make sure they quench Biafra agitation and see whether they are going to give them a 2023 presidency? Are the leaders aware of this part of this plot? Are the leaders aware of killing Dr. Chike is part of the thing that kill a prominent man and quench Biafra agitation? Blame it on Biafra agitators and then quench the Biafra agitation. That if you now turn to killing prominent people in Igbo land, is that how you want to get Biafra? Is that making sense? So the question to Umahi is, are you carrying other leaders in the Southeast along that you are the one orchestrating this killing in order to kill Biafra agitation? You see, I am going deep because the guy to this journalist to have member of the Southeast and then ask this kind of question is it is in line. Every reasonable person understands it, and that is why when this kind of thing comes, we come to give you the analysis of what is going on. Now let us see what Umahi is going to answer, and this is why they say we are brainwashing you. Thank you very much, Alozia Owa Iye Live, for your super chat. We appreciate you, and this is why they always come to say we are brainwashing you. My brother, this is brainwash? This is not brainwash. This is bring one and bring another one and add it. It will give you two. Okay? That is why you have mathematics. What I am doing now is mathematics, solving a difficult equation. Okay? You see, you are solving maths. Do you know what you use maths to do? Do you know why a lot of people don't know why they give you mathematics? Do you know why? Mathematics is to develop your brain, to develop your critical thinking, to make what I am doing now is mathematics. Bring one, bring two, join it, you give you answer. If you want to construct anything, it involves mathematics, calculation. And once you calculate very well, you get a very good end result. Our life is mathematics. That is what people don't know. If you want to go into chemical engineering, it's mathematics. If you want to go into physics, it's mathematics. If you want to do biology, it's mathematics. If you want to become doctor, it's mathematics. If you want to become nurse, it's mathematics. If you want to become lawyer, it's mathematics. Because the ability to reason critically is ability to calculate things, to put things together to make up something very reasonably. That is the point here. And when you listen to what this man said in this particular interview, you find out that what he did was confession without knowing it. So we needed somebody to dissect this confession of Umahi, including the understanding of the journalist who interviewed him, even though they are not going to agree. But we all know from what I'm doing now. So, otherwise, what does he mean by asking Umahi, are you carrying the elite along? On what? On what solution? Have Umahi provided solution? You see, Umahi have not said this is what we are doing to end the killing in Biafra land. In all this broadcast, in all this interview, Umahi did not say this is the solution we as Southeast have on the table. Because to him, killing is the solution. Importing the killers into Biafra land to kill is their own solution. You didn't hear this. Did you hear any solution? No. You didn't hear it. The only solution he wanted to tell you here, he said, is a secret. Now he cannot tell you in the public. The only thing he's telling you here is the problem. He have not tell you what they are going to do as leaders of the Southeast to end the killing. But let me tell you, that problem he's telling you is actually their solution. That killing he is talking here, he's actually within himself, as he's telling you that the imported killers, that is their solution to Biafra struggle. As they are telling you that the Biafra people are now turning against the agitation of secessionists, that is their solution. To use violence against secessionists. That is their solution. That is their solution. Now let us listen.
Class is doing, the elite in the Southeast is doing, to ensure a carry along such that everyone can sheath their swords and work for the peace and progress of the Southeast and Nigeria in general?
Yeah, about 2 months back, we had very extensive meeting, with our larger stakeholders in the Southeast and with Ohaneze. And we asked Ohaneze to drive, a number of committees.
Jesus Christ. Hey! What are you... Okay, let me allow this to play. What are you doing to carry everybody along? He started by saying, we have meeting with Ohaneze, with a major stakeholder, and we ask Ohaneze to draft committees. Hey! Aromelo. So the solution is committee. I want you to listen very attentively to hear how many committee the Ohaneze is forming. Without solution, no, without mentioning what is going to be the solution, because there is no need to mention solution. The solution is violent. The solution is by killing Dr. Chike. Masterminding killing of prominent people in Biafra land is the solution. The solution is to kill in NNAMDI violence so that the people will turn against Biafra. The solution is this, what you see, carnage going on in Biafra land. But you know what? It is not working. So, in addition that it is not working, they are now inviting military to come and finish the job. Violent. I want you to listen to the thing coming out from this man.
Committee on security, committee on marginalization.
You see, they set up committee on security, they set up committee on marginalization. Hey, Jesus Christ.
A committee on industrialization.
Okay, another committee on industrialization.
Committee on youth development.
Okay, another committee on youth development.
And they did just yesterday.
Okay, so in order to carry people along, they formed committee. Nigeria system. From one committee to another. Ohaneze is forming committee. Committee of security on security, committee on marginalization, committee on industrialization, committee on youth development. That is how to carry people. Remember the question, though. Remember the question. The question is, how are you carrying people along in this quest to solve this insecurity and killing in Biafra land? How are you carrying people along so that people will share their sword? This man used shedding their sword. Okay? Which means some people wanted to do something, and because of the governor's approach, the leader's approach, they would decide to share their sword because they have been briefed. Now, is this a committee? Is this setting up committee the solution? Huh? Is setting up committee the solution? Committee on industrialization, is it the solution? Is it because of industrialization that they killed Dr. Chike? Is it this industrialization that they are burning police? Is it this industrialization that, oh my God, my people, these people are pure evil, complete evil. And we must not allow them.
Their report was, which we're going to escalate to our stakeholders to study, and then we now come up with, means and ways to implement them. But don't forget that the NSAS gave us also the opportunities in Southeast, and we.
Did you see that? Don't forget also that the NSAS gave us opportunity in the Southeast. That is not what he meant. What he want to say. What he want to say that the way they solve the NSAS is the same way the same approach they want to apply to stop Biafra from agitating for Biafra by bringing violence. Are you following? So anybody that is accusing IPOB of killing in the Southeast, you watch this program and get sense. Because they are telling you now that violence that they used to end the NSAS protest, they have come again to use it to see whether they are going to suppress Biafra agitation. It's not going to end. In fact, the violence in the Southeast is even fueling the agitation for Biafra. In fact, it is adding petrol. And it will continue to add petrol. Without it, how can people know that their life is in danger in Nigeria? So they think that they are doing us. No. I have told you people several times. I say, whatever this government and these evil politicians in our land are going to do, thinking to sabotage Biafra, is going to work for our own good. So with the more they are attacking our people, the more our people are turning to Biafra.
We have organized a number of our youths, in conferences, and then we have set up a number of empowerment programs for the youths. On the issue of carrying the people along, we started our governors' meeting in Southeast, with calling the stakeholders to join us.
So all this thing he was answering was not even to answer how they are carrying people along. Do you see it? He was talking about setting up committee. It's not even to carry people along. But now they started meeting in the Southeast. And that is how to carry people along. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is disgusting.
I think of late other regions have emulated that. So we've done everything possible to carry everybody along. And the clergy, very important people in this project, because and people tend to believe them, when they mount the pulpits and talk to the people. So we've been carrying them along. But we are also talking to them that, let people set aside, personal differences, set aside, bitterness, if there are bitterness against the federal government, against the governors, against, one another, because these are part of what, is influencing, negative comments against, the governors or the federal government. These are the issues.
Well, definitely very big issues, because you also recall an interview conducted with Senator Baribe, which some of them made the headlines this morning, that there are more than 30 separatist groups in the Southeast. Do you agree with him?
Well, he's talking from the point of his information, but as a governor, I don't see that. Yes, the separatist groups, we know of IPOP, we know of MAZOP, but MAZOP, has never been violent, for sure, and they're approachable and they tend to reason with us.
You see that? Masop has never been violent, according to Omahi. And Masop is approachable and they reason with them. Hi! As Masop has been reasoning with the governors, what have they changed? I don't want to be talking about agitation, other agitation, or those who want to fight it by political affiliation. What change have the Masop romancing the governors and the politicians in the Southeast changed? So, in other words, if we cannot totally rule out that the Mossab and the Wazirike are not aware of the carnage happening in Biafra land, because if they can reason with them, so who are they using to carry out these killings? Huh? If this governor Omahi can open his mouth the way he hates Biafra, can now open his mouth on a television like this to say they approach Mossab reason with them and they're approachable. Now you know where the thing is coming from. Now you know where all these killings are coming from. That is why, oh my God, but time shall tell. Time shall tell. So Umahi finally, that is why I tag this particular broadcast as a confession. In the Biafra, we are fighting for Biafra. And when we say, if you are really fighting for Biafra, you cannot be in that place, building hotels everywhere. You see, the reason with us, they are approachable. Only the IPOB is not approachable. Only the IPOB is not reasoning with them. Because these are people who know what they want. And they go for it. Somebody said the governor is opening the can of worm. Yes, I want to open the can of worm here. Because a lot of people, and in all this, we are, in all these things that Wazirike have been doing, what impact have he made with the governors? Nothing. Nothing. These governors are not even behaving like people who want to hear Biafra. And they are talking and they are, having discussion with somebody who have piloted this Biafra struggle in the name of Mossad. And they are discussing with them. And people are following them. For how many years? When Wazirike started this struggle, since 1999 also, since 1999. From 1999 to today, what is it that we can say this is what Wazirike have done, other than having meeting with the governors? At the end of the day, it was Andy Uba that came the other day to expose how Wazirike people were, the men of Wazirike were killed. They killed them. Deposited them, about 70-something of them in the mortuary, in the morgue. Wazirike was in prison. And when I was watching Wazirike opened his own mouth to say they killed even more people than what Andy Uba mentioned. Wazirike said Andy Uba came to the prison with his own commanders. Biafra. Commanders of people fighting for Biafra, they went with Andy Uba to meet Wazirike in the prison. Wazirike said he looked at Andy Uba, the person that came with all his, that what Andy Uba did not tell us is that he came to meet him in the prison with all his commanders. Chai! And Wazirike was surprised. If this man were able to get all my commanders, convince them to come, who am I? Okay? All the commanders, they succumbed. I don't know whether, we can never tell. but let it not happen. Oh. Let it not happen. Okay? But that is not to say that we must be enemy of everybody. No, we cannot be enemy of everybody. When we find ourselves in a tight corner, we have to make some sacrifice. We have to compromise things. We understand we will compromise. If it comes to that, we can compromise something to get something. But then, did you hear the story? The question is, after that year till today, what change has any change come as a result of that? The answer is no. So why do you continue to romance the politicians? For personal gain, selfish interest, the love of money. The love of money. When a governor can visit you, killers, you hire people to go and kill. You hire people to go and do something. Governor will come to you and all that. Oh my God. Right?
But these other people, the IPOP, their command is never in the country. And every one of them stays out and then dishes out messages of bitterness and messages of threat and fear and killings. And they are not here with us to feel the pain. So, you
hear that? You say that all IPOP, they are not here with them, that they stay abroad and dish message of bitterness. Just like I'm dishing it now. I don't know whether what I'm dishing now is message of bitterness or message of threat. The truth is that IPOB is not the people you will buy with money, especially any genuine one, okay? So, and one reason why we are shouting from abroad is because we have come to abroad, we see road. We see road. We want to carry that thing we see and take it back for people to enjoy, just like we are enjoying here. That is the only difference. And we are not open for your money because we don't need it. And the thing is paining you. It is also paining them that we don't rely on their allocation money to run IPOB or to run the struggle for Biafra. So that thing is really, that is where I remove cap for MAZI NNAMDI. That thing is really dealing with these people. That financial independence, it is something else. It is killing them. It is killing them. He said they stay abroad, they dish out threat, they dish out threat. They are not here with us. So Wazirike and Co is there. That is why we say no freedom fighter. You cannot be romancing the people that you are fighting to get freedom from. Never. You can never. You must be fake. All of them that carry stomach there, they are fake. Fake people. If they do what we are doing now, they cannot be in Nigeria now. Who born them? Let them come and teach the way I am teaching, to expose the government, to expose the evil, to expose that Umahi hand is in the killing in the southeast. They cannot, Wazirike cannot be there. He cannot. Okay? And they will know the truth too. But because they are romancing them, they cannot expose them.
Are just the two groups I can talk about. But I fear that if IPOP does not fails to stop call their people to order and to stop the threats and the killings and all the stuff, that other groups will rise up to counter it. But there's no way Southeast will be grounded. Did
you see that? He said other group will rise up. So it is not only, did you see Umahi now confessed? Umahi have just given order that he is going to bring a group that will rise up to start killing our people. So everybody must be ready. That is why, let me play this thing again, because Umahi said it too. We didn't say it. Umahi have declared war against Biafra people. Umahi have declared war against Biafra people. Umahi said, if we did not stop, they are going to build another group that will counter us. And you know what that counter means? That counter means is to kill everybody shouting Biafra. So I have message for Umahi.
Ahụ ekwughị dịka ị na-enweta meseji a, biko nye aka ka fọwọdụ ya. Ihe ọjọọ adịghị mma. Onye ọbụla hụrụ ihe ọjọọ ya kpọọ ya na ihe ọjọọ. Ahụ ekwughị, ọ na-egbu okenye. Ekwu anọghị na-egbu nwata. Ebe ọbụla ị nọ nweta ozi a, tụsawa na ya nyere ezinụlọ ụmụaka Igbo dị iche
As
iche
you are
aka
listening to
tụsụa
this,
n'ozi a.
take the opportunity and hit the like button. We have almost 8,000 people watching altogether, 3,400 on YouTube. So I don't know how many likes we have on YouTube at the moment. And then we have about 4,000. We have about 4,500, 4,755 on Enter Biafra. So we have about 8,000 people plus watching live and direct right now. So those of you watching from YouTube, use the opportunity and hit the like button as we listen to this message. Thank you. Hit the like button.
Ebe niile ụmụaka Igbo chewere ihu ka anyị na-amazighị. Ejizi ego na-adọ eze n'obodo. Kọmọn eze obodo ka eji ego na-adọ. Kọmọn eze obodo ka e nwere ndị a na-akwụ ụgwọ ka ha ga gbagbuo ụmụnne ha. Kọmọn eze obodo ka e nwere ndị a na-enye nshi ka ha ga nyegbuo. Ọdịnarị eze obodo buteziri iro na ekworo n'etiti nwanne na nwanne. Ọ ga-esu esu n'ala Igbo. There will be a war. Ọgụ ga-ada n'Igbo. Igbo versus Igbos. Oge ya abịawala.
Are you listening? Igbo versus Igbo. Umahi declared it. Umahi said he's building army to counter Biafrans. It is going to be war, Igbo versus Igbo.
Enwezighị ezinụlọ nọ in peace. Enwezighị ezinụlọ nwere ike ihe ụra ghara ihe ụra in peace. Onye ọbụla chizi obi n'aka. I want you to prepare yourself. Akụ niile ahụ ịkpara ma ndị niile n'ụlọ ma ndị gara bank outside, ndị gara tijuo na bank outside country. Prepare yourself. There will be a war. Ọgụ na gị dara Igbo. Ezigbote ọgụ. And ọgwụlụ ọgụ ahụ ga-eweta peace. Nke gọvanọ kwa njike ịga kpọ ndị amị ga-alụtara gị ọgụ n'ala Igbo. Escort ọwụla, ndị amị ọwụla ịkpọrọ, sekuriti ọwụla ịkpọrọ na-asụghị Igbo ga-anwụ. Ha ga-eru ala. Warning. Warning, 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 warning. Akana tekana dunu. Imana na akagi no na hojo. All the governors make Igbo. Ahu na batala na red book. Whether you like it or not. All na ị ga-achigide chief 2023. All na ị ga-achiru 2023. Kele Chineke gị. Mande si no Jehovah nyere ha the staff buwa mmadụ n'ala Igbo. Aya hụtala unu. Mande ji bomb anyị isi, mande ji egbe anyị isi. Mande ji igbu mmadụ anyị isi. Ma unu mande na-akụrụ unu egwu. Na-etiri unu mkpu from party unu. Anyị amalitela irekọdụ aha ndị niile mere involve. Ọ gwara naanị aha ahụ a na-erekọdụ ihe ji ọgụ adabere. Prepare yourself, spiritual and physical. Ọ ga-akpọtụ akpọtụ. Warning, 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 warning. Madam, kpọọ di gị na phone, kpọọ di gị, shebata di gị na room. Jụọ di gị gọvanọ ahụ ọwụ, aka ya ọnụ n'ahịa ọjọọ dị otu a. Kpọọ di gị na phone. Madam, jụọ ya ma polisi na amị ahụ ọ na-arụ. Jụọ ya ma SARS ahụ ọ na-arụ. Civil defense ahụ ọ na-arụ. Custom ọ na-arụ. DOS ahụ ọ na-arụ. Ihe niile a ha na-arụ kọ. Ma homen involve aha homen involve n'ahịa ọjọọ. Ọ ga-akpọtụ akpọtụ. There will be a war in Igbo land. Igbo versus Igbos. And that is the only thing that will bring peace in Igbo. Anything about Nigeria is not our business for now. And any Nigerian soldier you are going to call to come and protect you that you are working for Nigeria, if that soldier don't take them, he will go down. Any soldier that don't speak Igbo that enter Igbo land, when this war will happen, we go down. And we shall see. This is a warning to you. The bleeding is too much. The bleeding is too much in Igbo land. People cannot come back market in peace. People cannot come back markets around 8. All the keke drivers, some of them are evil men today. Some of the taxi drivers, some of the Okada drivers. Somebody will put on soldier uniform and enter into somebody's house and kill that person in the name of soldier, and nothing will happen in Igbo land. Amen. Somebody will stand up with the uniform and arrest somebody in Igbo land, took that person to a place never to return again, and nothing is happening. People will come into Igbo land and call themselves one security or the other, one force or the other, and kill people. Nothing will happen in Igbo land. Enough is enough. Listen to me. What Nado Hamadike is doing with you, Unu were Adike Guru. Manunu Gamani Bowman Mado. Enough is enough. Oh, my Kalila Robodo Ibo. Baby Lele me went on my daily soon. And the time to call on Uba to record on names. Them are involved. Listen to me, man. A kindred. There is people that is monitoring you in your kindred. And when then I'm talking a kindred, as a messenger of assassinators, as a messenger of kidnappers, as a messenger of governor. Accused on politics, go and can walk at Chikota. Ndị obodo kere ego na ihe ọjọọ aha ga-abala n'akwụkwọ o sete ekwe ndị obodo unu nwere ndị ga-atụ aka ya family. There will be a war. There will be a war. A war that will come with anger. A war that will come with the wrath of the Almighty God. Anger of the Almighty God that is coming. This is not time to kneel down to call the name of God, to come and protect us. This is the time to call the name of God to lead us. And He will lead us like He lead others. Biko Durundembo Oge Duanua. Oge Suesu. Oge Suesu na Libo. Oge Sumbe Ndemkwali Legala Chibak Domkwaga Lokoderaha. Oge Sumba Anambra State Legala Obodo Haga Lokoderaha. Oge Suesu Imo State Gala Chimo State Gala Lokoderaha. Everybody State and Enugu State Oga Jota. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enzo will again on a head or two. A leader will again on a head or two. Quantica. Gaga self wagis about security. All Romandia the soldier or soldiers of Nigeria got work. Go and invite the soldiers of America. Because any soldier that will come out to support you, the wrath of God will fall upon him. Those evil men that will come out to fight for you for killings in Igbo land and they leave their own tribe to leave to go to their own tribe to come to Igbo tribe to fight against justice. That soldier will go down. That police will go down. That pastor will go down. What is all this? What is all this? Everyone will have mother. Can you do your time a libo? Can you make a libo? Kwanu Jikeo. Akunu sunu governor, the way Henomeno. Moon Mandeli La who dance in the way Henomeno. We shall see. Otake is now one the mafias and other state to go through. Has in a way Henomeno because they have the power. Manamosuru, all of them go down. Ebata was all of them. Igeruala. I got Baila or Baila. Any year, Ebata no Bodo Igeruala. The pot I got Igeruala. This year, 2021, Kaiwari Otago. Check your call on Mekotrage. And how will I confess all? You tell you. Come and confess. Only and only a prophet. Or a prophet, I will give that woman online. Susariga Guarigawayo. You're not what you don't only and only under the born on that you're born now logo, even more. Prophet of what Jesus can earlier. You may see me by age, but you're not what you today. Go and write it somewhere. Message and jot it somewhere. Oh, no, I want to message and now forward again. Yan does I can't never get Ugaka.
Right. Welcome back. We are back again. Some of you, I want to play just few minutes of this man interview, and then we can, shift it. Tomorrow we have some announcement to make, and then we'll shift it to tomorrow. But I want to play this man interview at least for a few minutes more. One moment.
No way Southeast will be sitting at home while other part of the and all this stuff. That other groups will rise up to counter it, but there's no
other group will rise up to counter it. Let it be a record that Umahi have threatened to bring other group that will counter Biafra, which is why the warning is coming. So there's going to be probably a clash, because who remember when Gowon say that if he know that Ibn Igbo love money, he would have just give them money to kill themselves. Okay, that history is still there. That if he know that Ibn Igbo love money, there was no need to go to war. He would have just paid the money. To kill themselves. So Umahi is now, after many years, 54 years of Biafra war. After 54 years of Biafra war, after when Gowon made that statement, Umahi have come today in 2021 to say that he is going to bring a group that will fight and counter Biafra agitators, which means he is going to pay the money that he received from the Fulani. He will pay the money that he have received from Fulani to set up a group, arm them. We are going to be fighting and killing each other. And that is a man who is worried, very, very worried about the killing going on at the moment. So he say he's worried, he want to increase the killing. He say no. That this Biafra, this killing is not up to what we want. He want to beef up the killing. He want to increase it because this one is only political killing. The killing they are sponsoring now is only for Anambra election. Okay? They want to step up their game So they are going to build a new army. Thank you very much, Nikki Young, for his super chat. Zoo Army has just landed in Abia State for their so-called Golden Dawn operation around the world, and ICC and Buhari and all that. Thank you very much. So I just want to tell you that Umahi is now telling you he is going to have a militant group that will fight against Biafra people, fight against his own people. Okay, he's going to have a new terror group, because it's going to be a terror group that will fight against Biafra. So he's going to be a governor in Biafra land, build terrorist group that is going to fight Biafra people. Okay, and in fighting that Biafra people, we will resist them, and then there's going to be a lot of killing. He is sponsoring it. I didn't say it. So this man, just to prove to you that the killing going on in Anambra State now, they are the one behind it. But it is only to pursue their political their political interest. It is not to stop the Biafra yet, but it is part of it. So after that, they will make a group that will rise up against IPOB and against entire Biafra. And probably it's going to be Wazirike group because they are a very good 10. You know that when ESN was launched, they were looking for Ebubago, they were looking for security outfit or something like that. I think who remembered when Wazirike promised them men? I don't know how many men did Wazirike promise them. Who remember? Who remember an interview? Wazirike promised men. How many of you remember? Wazirike said, if the governors, they must stop MAZI NNAMDI KANU, you promising the men. How many, please, how many of you remember, 5,000 men? Thank you very much. Okay, 5,000 men. All right. I will be reminding you this. He said 5,000 men. Okay. Wazirike said he's going to provide 5,000 men. Now, I want everybody to save this video today, okay? That what the threat Umahi is giving to Biafra people here is about Wazirike 5,000 men. So they are going to collect 5,000 men from Wazirike, and they will start spilling the blood of Biafra in Biafra land in quest to stop Biafra agitation. It is a record. It is a record. The group Umahi is talking, and if you don't know Umahi, let me tell you who Umahi is. Umahi is somebody who will be in PDP and sponsor crisis in APC. Umahi is somebody who will be in APC and sponsor crisis in PDP. Okay? Umahi is somebody who will be in another place and sponsor crisis in another place. That is why I am even suspecting all this all these things that happened in social media at that time. Whether Umahi have stayed in Nigeria and is sponsoring crisis in Biafra. Okay, that is what he does. I can show you video of Umahi where Umahi was boasting during PDP campaign. He said, if you want to go to, if he was threatening the PDP in Ebonyi State, he said, if you want to jump party, if you want to decamp to APC, before you get to APC, I am there already sponsoring crisis. Umahi said it with his mouth. He said, before you go to AP, he is already there sponsoring crisis. Are you aware of that? Do you know that Umahi said it, was boasting about it? I'll play the video here. I'll play it again later on. Now, let me stop here. We'll continue from this video tomorrow. I want to play one more video before we go to our announcement. A moment.
For this
Now, these are the people who have landed in Biafra land. I want you to take a look at the color, the color of the skin of their skin, very, very dark. Somebody say one of the anonymous is here in the name called Kinsley. Let us have him, and we are going to block him immediately because we don't want anonymous here. They can go and their business is gone. Let us look for him, and let us look for the anonymous and end him immediately. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our own is that Oroha Kugo Go. I told them that the mistake, the worst mistake they made in this life is to mention my name in their stupid scam. and that was what ended their scamming career. Their Yahoo career ended. Okay, Kisili Unoga Orizibo. All right, I see. He said I have $10. I have $10. The thing is paying him. He's paying him that his scam is not moving again, and my super chat is moving. Look at his comment. He said, Simon Ekpa, you have $10 super chat in your house, criminal. Go outside and talk about Biafra. I warned you people. I warned you. Any day you mention my name, this criminal, that is the day your business will end. It did not end. Did it not end? You are scamming Biafrans, collecting 3,000 from them. You think is everybody you come to talk about? You know, all those your game. Now it cannot sell where we are. So we have blocked the idiot. All right. So I want you to listen to this man, and I want you to pay attention to the color, to their color of their skin.
To ask you why Enugu was chosen.
Look at this one. Look at this one. This is a complete Boko Haram man.
Well, I mean, Enugu today to flag up 3 operations, namely Golden Dawn, Enduring Peace, and Still Waters.
And you can't see any Igbo man around this man.
Usually
take a look at their color.
At this Ember month for the usual activities that happen in those months, particularly in these areas. The notifications that are being held, we have held them before with a lot of successes. And now the time also now is right for us to hold them. That's why we are holding them, like you hear. They are being simultaneously launched today across the geopolitical zones, including southwest, south-south, northwest, and north-central, including Abuja. And now we chose Enugu to launch them because of the happenings here. And if you like, also successes we have been recording here.
Happening
Just
here.
like
What
we
is
have been recording
happening?
also
Do you have
across
Boko Haram in
all
Enugu?
theaters.
Do you have Boko
And
Haram
also
in
know that
Enugu?
we have also election coming in Anambra State
Yes.
very soon. And we want to send a message
Okay.
for all those criminal mindeds that they must allow peace and security to reign and allow the democratic processes to take their turn and will not tolerate any act that will violate them.
Are you police? This man is here telling you he is warning people to allow democratic process to reign, to take its place or take its course or to reign. Is he police? Is it the job of Nigerian army to come and threaten citizens of Nigeria about democracy? Is it the job of Nigerian army? No, I'm asking you. Because it is not his job. It is not his job to come here and stand and grant interview threatening Nigerian civilians and citizens about democracy. It is not his job to do that. it is the job of the police, not the job of the army. But what do they know? These are criminals and terrorists using camouflage to threaten and, to suppress our people, intimidate them with Nigeria uniform, army uniform. What he is doing now is not within his duty. It is not his job to address Nigerians about democracy or peace. It is the job of the police, Nigeria police, that should be saying this, not the army. So the question is, where are the Nigeria police? Oh my God. They already go to their highest. What normally happens is that you bring Nigeria police, you bring police when the team is over, when police is overpowered, you bring the military. But start from the head, so that by the time we run over them, they will not have any reserve. It should be police first. When police do and they cannot, I don't know, is it that Umahi boys have defeated police? Because I don't understand it. If Umahi boys, the people Umahi imported into Biafra land to kill police, they have succeeded in defeating police. They should be very open to us to say that police has been rendered useless. So they no longer have Nigeria police, but army is now doing the job of police. We'll understand it. But what this man did here is not his job to do, okay? He should not come, if he's conducting some military exercise, he should focus that statement on that military exercise and not threatening Nigeria and threatening Anambra people about election. It's not the job of the military. But Nigeria is not a country. That is why he can come and talk like that. If Nigeria is a country, a democratic country, you will see big politicians rising everywhere and condemn and ask him to resign for threatening the citizens of the country. Like in this country where we are now, a military man cannot come and talk this rubbish. Who born you? For you to come as a general to come and talk this rubbish. And you will, by the next day you are fired. You are fired. But that is not a country. I am surprised. I am surprised.
Because those acts are contrary to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which has a mandate also to defend and aid of civil authority. And that's why we're here. And as I tell you, across the geopolitical zones.
Chai. This man don't know the work of military. Is the military you are policing? Oh my God! You leave your military work to do policing.
This exercise,
and he don't even know his right. He don't even know what he's talking about because he is a general and is the chief of army staff. I don't even know what he is. And now because he think he have khaki and he have a terrorist surrounding him. This particular guy, I know he must be a pro Boko Haram,
which will act on real-time information and act decisively on all criminal elements that operate within the areas it covers. Will deal with them decisively.
Okay.
We have brought on board other sister services and other security agencies like you have seen.
Okay.
Because together we will see the.
We have not seen them. They are not here. At least they are not here to show their face. Where are the other mother agencies? Where are the other sister agencies? We have not seen them. We are only seeing Nigeria Army addressing Nigeria and threatening Nigerians about the Anambra election.
And achieve result. We have the police, we have the Department of State Service, we have the immigration, we have the custom, we have the NNAMDI, we have the road safety, we have the fire service, we have the civil defense.
Okay.
So everyone is here.
Everyone is here in Biafra. All right, let us clap. Let us clap. This is going to be an interesting one. But we remember that clap, you know, easy. Everyone is here. Clap, clap, clap. In the Northeast, there is no custom, there is no immigration, there is no everyone. In the Northeast, in Boko Haram Sambisa Forest, there is no everyone. It is only Air Force that come to back the Nigerian army up. like up whenever needed. They fly and they go. They will stay up and be watching Boko Haram. Boko Haram will be entering house and coming out, entering house. They are counting them. Oh, this one is a woman. That one is a boy. This one is Boko Haram. They are moving. They have vehicle. The vehicle come. They drop. I have showed you people the video here. Nigeria Air Force was on the air watching Boko Haram moving their logistics and all that. But in Biafra, everything is here. You see, he's mentioning them. Now, show me where everything has ever been in the Northeast and the Northwest. Have you ever come across a video where the Nigerian army is boasting and telling you everything is here? I told them that this is going to be the biggest and the worst thing and the biggest mistake. They will leave Biafra in shame. That everything is there. They will leave it. Except if God's hand is not in this Biafra, it will be different. But I know the God's hand is there. They are going to leave our land in shame. In big shame. Oh my God. If you know you have brothers serving in the East, and he's from Biafra land, he's from Ududuwa land, he's from the Middle Belt, call him to order. Because I tabaru nike. I am a sonship.
Each one has skill and competence that he can bring to the table. When we added them together, now we require firepower, will and determination will defeat all adversaries.
Okay.
It's a joint operation, and with the flag of here, you can say to have this past. They have almost always gone for their activities, and by the grace of God, we shall be successful. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. By the grace of God, we shall be successful. Thank you very much. Well, you are praying to God. We are also praying to God. Let us see the one God is going to answer. Now, I want to show you something before we go. I want to show you something. You see, tell them that our CCTV is working. Tell them that our CCTV is working. Okay? Now, the picture I want to show you now is the Nigeria, the crime against, I don't know, this is war crime or mass murder or whatever, anyway. But this is how the Nigerian army are killing our young men. I told you a story about how they killed one young boy of 17 years in front of his parent yesterday morning. So I want to show you the body. And we have the footage. We have the footage of how this boy was captured and was killed. And they shot him right in front of his parent. Look at him. Did you see that? They shot him here, the heart. The bullet, as this boy wanted to escape for doing nothing because he was frightened, they shot him from the back. So they shot him from the back. The bullet penetrated from the back right to the heart, and as you can see, the left side of the chest. This is the bullet here. So they shot him from the back. And the point is that we have the footage, okay? No, they are not seeing it. So we have the footage of how he was killed. So tell them that whatever that is happening in Biafra land is not going to be business as usual, okay? This guy was chased to his father's house. He was shot dead in front of his parents in their own house. They shot him from the back and he died instantly. And we have the footage of how he was confronted from the roadside until leading to their house. We have the footage of this crime against this boy. But the footage will be shown at the appropriate quarters. So that is how serious we are. I know they are watching me. And I know that those who committed this crime, they will cut this particular video and tell them, do you know that the CCTV camera captured you people? Yeah, we know they don't care. They don't care, but they are going to care when the time comes. You know, during the time they went to Barrister Jofor's house, everybody saw the CCTV camera. Everybody saw how they move like criminals they are. They move like terrorists they are. They killed and they burned somebody alive. Okay? Somebody say Anonymous is trying to have to surface again. They will never have, if they we are not against anybody surfacing. Anonymous cannot surface to dupe our people again. Anybody they collect money from his hand again is a fool. No, any Biafra that is paying money to Anonymous is a very big fool. So if they want to surface, if they are surfacing, they are the one attacking me now. You don't know. Some of them are in IPOB too. They are the one attacking me. All of them. They pretend that they are fighting for Biafra. Using it in a room was move. All right, we are going to have announcement about the account, announcement about ESN account, and this announcement will be done by our sister. One moment, let me bring this. Okay, the information is not the account. I think the account has been posted. So, one moment, Nelly, you're gonna post the account later. I think we have posted the account before. Yes, I'm bringing our sister in the house. Good evening from here. Good evening from here, Dr. Nelly.
Good evening, Simon. Good evening. Happy to be here.
Welcome to the program. You have an announcement to make. Go ahead.
Thank you. Just the announcement, and I'm not going to call any names because I don't want to cause trouble. So, basically, I've been getting a lot of calls. People are telling me that some people are calling them and telling them to transfer their ESN fund and other funds to a different account. Some are being told to transfer the account to an account in Australia. Some people are also being told to transfer their money into an account in Italy. I just want to let everybody in IPOB, all Biafran, know that our leader approved the Umeri account as the only account for ESN. And every ESN fund should be transferred to that account. I also want to let our people know that ESN fund and every contribution is a public fund. These are funds contributed by the people for the people. And there are laws and regulations concerning public funds. IPOB is a non-profit organization. And there are laws that are, binding every amount, every money that is received through IPOB or through ESN. So these laws are binding. No matter, you can't say somebody told me to do this or somebody told me to transfer it the other place or that place. If you're a financial officer and you're holding these funds and you transfer it to an account that is not approved by our leader, I just want to let you know, by law, you are liable to refund that fund. After audit is completed and the amount is seen that you transfer this somewhere else, you as the financial officer is going to be held liable to refund that fund. So you are going to pay the fund. Whoever transferred the money to an account that is not the Umeri account will be held personally liable. They will refund this money, they will pay from their pocket. So that's the only clarification. So it doesn't matter when you get that lawsuit, you're not going to say this person told me to transfer it or that person told me not to transfer it. This announcement is also going to be admissible in court when the time comes. Because I'm telling you right now that Umeri account is the only account that is approved by our leader for ESN fund. Any money that is transferred to any other account is illegal. And the person, the individual, that single individual that did that bank transaction will pay for that money when the time comes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There is something on the screen now that I'm showing. I hope this is the right account for
Yes.
the ESN for Umeri account. So the issue here is that every fund that is being collected or donated, for ESN must be transferred to this account according to our leader's instruction. That is the message and the announcement. So please, you can. I don't know if you can also send me the updated flyer for the account, so I can make a post on it for people to also as well share.
Okay, that is the updated account, and then I also sent you. I'll send you the announcement, letting people know that they will be held legally responsible to refund any money that is transferred to a different account, as long as these funds are generated using the name ESN. And after collecting the money from the people, you deposit it into a different account. The person, that individual that deposited it into a different account, be it Italy account, be it Australia, be it any form account that is not the Umeri account, that person will be held responsible. An audit will be conducted, and after the audit, the individual, that finance officer or the coordinator, will be held responsible to pay. So they will pay from their pocket, and they may also cover the litigation fees, because it's going to cost money to take this person to court. So they will pay the court fee, and they will pay the amount that they transfer. That's embezzlement, and that's misappropriation. And there are state and federal laws, especially here in the United States, every other place in the world. So they will be held responsible to pay that money from their own pocket.
Thank you very much for this information and the announcement. And hopefully the people will understand that the ESN account is completely different. And if money is being raised in the name of ESN, that money must be transferred and sent to the ESN account. So I think the message should be very clear, because now we are in a situation where any small mistake will jeopardize a lot of things. And nobody wants to be part of those who will jeopardize the struggle and in any way. So, of course, it is very, very clear. ESN is ESN, and every other thing is every other thing. Thank you very much, Dr. Nelly, for showing up on the program. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me. Thank you.
All
God
right.
bless you.
Bless you too. Bless you too. All right, and then we are going to stop here. Thank you for watching. I have spent a lot of time. I didn't know I'm going to stay here up to 3 hours. This is over 3 hours. So tomorrow we're going to come here and we're going to continue from where we stopped today. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. Remember what we have taught today. Cut these videos, especially those important sections of this video. Share it and let it go to the people, to the appropriate people, and let it go to everybody to understand that Umahi and his group have come to kill all of us, and we must defend ourselves against Umahi and their group. Thank you very much. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonians. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless MAZI and KANU. May God bless on the Igbo, and bless you that is working tirelessly to make sure that our message and our awareness and our freedom, we get it at the end of the day. Thank you very much. May God bless you. From here, I love you all. Good night.